What up, though? What up, though? We back at it again. Yeah, man, I double back on y'all boys, man. One time for the one time. When we knocking out this, we gonna go ahead and touch on this new Reakwon album called "The Emperor's New Clothes." He just dropped it a couple weeks back, and honestly, I never really was raised on Wu-Tang and like the whole Wu-Tang clique. I always knew they was legends, knew that they laid down their foundation in the game of hip hop. I knew that they did that already, but kind of anything that I kind of got into the game off of riding around in the car with my pops early on. So anything my pops didn't play, even if he might have liked them or respected them, if he ain't play him in the whip like that, my knowledge of them was that they not really in my wheelhouse like that. So Raekwon was one of the people he never played, but my dad did play Method Man though. So my dad played Meth, but he never played Ray though. So, so because of that, I never got a chance to soak in his greatness and understand who he was as a rapper. But I always knew people spoke highly of Ray. So out of respect, I definitely had to tap in and check the OG out, see what he talk about. And honestly, man, I ain't gonna lie. He dropped the better, in my opinion, he dropped the better album than Tyler. Tyler, the Creator. I just got done reviewing Don't Tap the Glass by Tyler. And man, I feel like Raekwon from Wu-Tang dropped a better album. So we're gonna dive right into it, man. This one called Emperor's New Clothes. That's the title of the album. My man Raekwon, the chef, he in his 50s, man. I feel like he did some exceptional rapping on here. So one more thing I want to say is he dropped this on Nas's label, actually. Nas took over Mass Appeal a few years back. I remember he did a nice partnership and got into ownership with them. And Nas, now that Nas is running Mass Appeal, I remember Mass Appeal was from like a label from the 90s. So Nas went and bought that and revamped that basically. And it seemed like he went back and signed all the OGs. And now he's starting to have them release albums on his label, which is fire. It's a way for the OGs to get back into the game and get a push because the majors ain't gonna sign no old school rapper no more. So it's dope that a rapper in position set up a structure and infrastructure for the OGs to still shine and be heard. So salute to Nas for doing that. Man, that's hip hop, man. Let's get it. This the intro. It's just called the intro. It ain't titled nothing but the intro off of The Emperor's New Clothes by Reakwon.
And if they find out just what you're after, it's possible they may harm you. The point is,
we're reviewing the Raekwon album right now. Tap in.
He made through the clan. He's living very quietly now in a small town, but I don't know the name that he's using.
Going through the Raekwon album.
I want you to
doing a review on it, checking it out. OG music. Yeah. This one called Bear Hill. This is the second track on the album.
Yeah. What the fuck is going on?
The new Raekwon, we doing the album review. Tap in.
Dropping in the 7, caught him at the light years heaven. 90 carat face, that's my brethren. Chef criminals have to eat felons. Cheap hell, every nigga can't.
Raekwon album breakdown. Tap in.
Dope from Park Hill with things, walk walls and cartwheels. Yeah, I'm not your average type rapper. Check my batting average, cat, I'm a snapper. Hanging at the MGM, yeah, they dap 'em. 100 ranges pulling, what up, trap fucking. Real hoes know the real hoes. Between me and you, keep it shell, I'm gorilla, these are steel toes. Pouring coke on the record, keep the grill froze. Cooling up in Becca, keep the grill close. We got food in here, make a meal woes in. They get shot up when the thing blows. At the top of the Bear Hill, we on it. Getting bricks from Hitsville, yeah, we on it. Getting rich while y'all mad as shit. We stay fresh and crisp for more money, boy, we on it. At the top of the Bear Hill, we on it. Getting bricks from Hitsville, yeah, we on it. Getting rich while y'all mad as shit. We stay fresh and crisp for more money, boy, we on it. We on stay in a bow tie, hard bottoms, and go fast, a low rider, beautiful blonde hair, a dough hour. Heard he striking up oil, adore the coal miner.
Reakwon album review, tap in. It's called Bear Hill.
Hit the stove partner, everything that I own, I was his own locking up. Yup, the Killer Hill boys grown popping up from the staircase, then blown up, grown whopping up in the big park, yelling songs, locking up, shooting dice in the lobby queue, crime stopping up, catch me out with a dime, you know I'm known to knock it up in the hallway all day. So top with us at the top of the Bear Hill, we on it, getting bricks from Hitsville, yeah, we on it, getting rich while y'all mad as shit. We stay fresh and crisp for more money, boy, we on it at the top of the Bear Hill, we on it, getting bricks from Hitsville, yeah, we on it, getting rich while y'all mad as shit. We stay fresh and crisp for more money, boy, we on it.
That was called Bear Hill by Reakwon. Man, this album all right, man. We just getting started into the breakdown. This next song is called Pomegranate, featuring Inspector Deck and Carlton Fisk. It's called Pomegranate. Let's see what he talk about. The OG. The Emperor's New Clothes. That's the album we break it down by Reakwon.
Yeah. Ha ha. Cocksucker. Bless Lord, carry a escort, area. Thumbs don't bow, move the crowd when they hear you. Kick down the door.
What up?
Barrier, throwing swords for mines. We get live in your area.
Escort, not the type of nigga that you flex on. Mr. Carl Fish.
Album review. What up? Tap in.
Black mini mirrors on the wall. A million candles for you, Nana, better light them more. Biscotti, guava cake when I like the raw. Moving through the streets in New York.
Break it down this Reakwon album.
Devise a plan with my man, the demise of yours. Got me in your building with the shotty up down the hall. I move for money, my shooters remove for moving funny. Cats and kings think differently, nigga, use a dummy. Fiends in your spot, licking plates, that's pitiful. 12 at the door now, situation critical.
Ray coming with that real hip hop, man.
Bro, man, fifth floor. First cop slipped through the door. His gun went off, hit my worker in his shoulder. He spun and let the clip off.
Whatever he's saying is facts. I pull in, chewing machine, roll up all of the exterior is wax. Gallo in the rear view was movies on relax.
I like Reakwon flow. He got that down pat. He got a flow on him. I respect it.
All my main shooters got money, they all jacks. Flows is hungry, I just ask. I sit amongst bosses, you niggas is horses, go get strapped. Leathers, fur coats on and hats. Came through like Frank Matthews, bring all stacks. Yeah, it's Park Hilly on wax. All that shit you really on, it really don't match. Haha, sound silly, don't get clapped. Make my man Mitch at your dawn, go get the jets.
Okay.
Next time you might get killed for more racks. See me out in London with lambs and all flats.
I step with the steppers, foot on their neck, applying pressure. Eating good, piling on extra. Cold as Minnesota weather. I send them home.
We gonna see who got the best verse.
I go crazy over lesser. Born in the fire. I talk with the dragon's breath. Cash and checks, that's the flex. Watch what happens next. Action on the set. Put carrots on my neck. I'm in Paris on the jet. I was rapping on the step. That's Cynthia's son. I be tripping how these niggas is stunned. How I'm having such a pivotal run. Used to do it for fun. Now give me my one. You a flashlight standing near the physical sun. Fully loaded with all the features. For all the non-believers. They on the sideline watching from the bleachers. Deck cheater. Guest speaker, check the meter. I'm giving niggas shakes and chills with this fever.
Bless Lord, carry a escort interior. Thumbs don't bow, move the crowd when they hear you. Kick down the door, don't stop till they bury you. Throwing swords for mines, we get live in your area. Bless Lord, carry a escort interior. Thumbs don't bow, move the crowd when they hear you.
What up? We breaking down this Reakwon album, man. Come tap in with us. Come listen to some hip hop with us. This is all right, though. I wasn't mad at this.
Brooklyn, Queens,
Some Mario type. That's funny. That was Pomegranate with Reakwon, Inspector Deck, Carlton Fisk. It was cool. I'm not. One thing about New York, you know, they gonna always come boom bap because that's just embedded in their style. They was the home, the mecca of it. So I kind of expect that, but it's not my favorite production. It ain't my favorite production to listen to, but you feel me? There's been ways to make it cool and modernize it. Like Young Ma's Ooh, that was boom bap, but it still was modern in a way where, you know, but I respect it, especially coming from an OG. He from that time, so you got to expect him to come boom bap. But let's see what else he do. This is the Veterans Only Billionaire Rehab. This is a skit.
Heary, heary. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, or niggas and niggerettes. This is VOBR, Veterans Only Billionaire Rehab, where those who served now get served. Our amenities are top tier. We have gold wheelchairs, orthopedic tins, oatmeal cookies and soy milk.
Busting down this Reakwon album, man. Tap in, man. We just got done doing Tyler, so
hip-hop legends.
Check it out.
Exclusive Wu-Tang unreleased vinyl.
It's a skit we got, bro, right now.
On one of our illustrious waterbeds in one of our exclusive 1988 suites. Today's matinee will be Scarface, along with an evening viewing of Boomerang. Okay. After which, the last movie of the night will be Aliens.
What up? What up? TikTok rocking with me. YouTube rocking with me.
Veterans Only Billionaire Rehab, where those who served now get served. Thank you for your service, legends.
Oh, so this next one is called Wild Coercitions, and they got the whole Griselda on there. Okay, so we got the chef, the legend Reakwon, with Benny, Conway the Machine, and Westside Gun on here. So let's see what they talk about on here. You know it's gonna be lyrical.
Time I kick something real quick, man. Big snipes. Yeah, we young, gifted, and black. He tried to run, 50 round drum whipping his back. Stand over him, couple more sit in his hat. The shit getting real in the hood. Where you niggas was at? Probably somewhere in your hand. Let them fuck niggas come through and ride on your man. But I knew you was pussy, so I understand. So your head is where these hollows down on fire and land. I prefer the Mac when the tech fire the jam. Tearing down the base store when I fly to Japan. 350s on the pedal when I'm flying the land. Squeeze blicky, letting metal shit fire and blend. All these rap niggas do is just lie to the fans. Talking about they buying words, they ain't buying the plan. I'm here forever, I ain't got no retirement plans. About to kill them right outside the plan. It's Brazil. Too many questions, my answer was running streets. Provider for his fan, what a man should want to be. When you talk that shit to us, hope you plan to come with us.
We gonna see who got the best verse out of all of them. Right now, they're going crazy. Conway just went crazy.
You the type of nigga couldn't handle a 1 to 3. Not understandable, cause I've been an animal on a leash. In a dope game, I made some friends you gon' wanna keep. Break a month when I knew I could handle like 1 a week. Skip steps when I up and demand that I want a piece. But who am I to ever bring y'all personal problems up on real nigga time? But that might serve as the obvious. You know how this ice work. On my shirts, the kind of the make the room cold as a white person's thermometer. Legendary claw effects, anybody who sign up. Outlaws got 10 times more than they promised us. $1 million deal, they can't wait till my album done. They gon' burn candles for rap niggas like it's Hanukkah. Feel me now, poet, pour like a wicked girl. Lose your life cause you ain't moving right. Respect the field,
so we got Conway and Benny that went already. Now we gonna see what the rest of them talking about.
Yo, the heavyweight Hermes orange masterpiece, leather face, juice, Messier, no shots in heavyweight. Just came home from doing 20, got the same chain from 01 shot a nigga just for looking. Stress like GS, 50 break stash, I don't see neck, I'm on the cot laying sleepless. 23 1 recess, freeze count wrinkle 1 T-flex. I'ma die for my respect.
Clear the scene and take names later. It's time to
raise Westside one of the ones, man. For real.
Worthy of my bullets, nah, some of you not. Here's a razor, let it slide on you, open your knot, yeah. Businessman first, son, but don't get it fucked up. Shut your dad up a year and have you filling my truck up. Must have forgot what my status is. Rock shiny with more clarity. How dare you front on my academy that's known for them casualties. I know I'm something else.
Hold on, Reakwon keeping up. Reakwon keeping up.
I can't pronounce what I'm driving and blue doing something else.
Keeping up with the youngins.
Born in January, big a bag of Luchi, groupies and Gucci. They beg for me to breathe, designer cock up in their coochie. I pass on them, nothing but model mommies with ass on it. Put the word out and get you curved, your head got cash on it. Feel me now.
Nah, hey, Ray went crazy. Hey.
You ain't moving right. Respect the field, kid is rules.
I'm gonna wait till after the song go off. I'm gonna wait till the song go off.
Make you lose fluids. Feel me now, potent ball like a brick of girl. Lose your life cause you ain't moving right. Respect the field, kid is rules to it. And God forbid I catch you balls in my hand. Make you lose fluids.
I'm gonna wait till they go off. Wait. Listen. So that was wild coercions with Reakwon and the whole Griselda. Man, listen. Cause Griselda came fire, of course. Conway probably went the craziest, but Westside went stupid with his flow on there. But for Reakwon to be in his 50s, he started in the 90, about 95, 94. For him to have a verse that's contending with these guys in 2025 is I don't even know what to say about that. Like for him to be going bar for bar with all three of them, that gotta say something about who he is. Like that gotta say so. The OG earned my respect for show off that. You know what I'm saying? That was wild coercions with Griselda and Reakwon the Chef. So this next one called One Life featuring Stacey Barth. Let's see what he talk about right here. This sound like it's some grown music, dropping some game type vibes. We over here breaking down the Reakwon Emperor's New Clothes album, man. Giving it a review, man. Y'all tap in. We tapping in with the OG, seeing what he talk about, man. Tap in.
Young girl trying to get rich. The problems that you can't fix. So caught up in the matrix. One day we gotta face it. You only got one life, one life, one life. You only got one life, one life, one life. It don't matter if you're famous or what you claim to famous. One day you're gonna be nameless. Don't matter, it's the same shit. You only got one life, one life, one life. You only got one life, one life, one life.
Hate squad, here's a thought from the old school crew. For those playing in paybacks, we all going through it, yo. Life is wild, miss my ninjas, we bow. Lost some good ones, now they in the skies looking down. This culture made me a man.
Reakwon, tap in.
Someone canary and damn, couldn't believe that. Seen all
Emperor's New Clothes, his new album.
Some wasn't real, I heard the feedback.
We in here breaking it down.
Just stay on the float, small circles. Educated gangsters with no
giving it a review.
Money. Overlooked the time we was broke, so this jury don't even got no say so, yo. It's the heart, like knowing that your team is the plug. Wish you stay that way till we under the rug and keep the kids listening. Cause all this shit is broke, stand on business and blow, catch the verse from the goat.
Young guy trying to get rich.
What's good, TikTok? What's good?
So caught up in the matrix.
I got both YouTube and TikTok rocking with me.
You only got one life.
I like this joint though. I like this song. He dropping gems in it. I rock with that. We need more of that type of OG game in this game, in the rap game. You know? He dropping gems on us. I respect that.
One day you're gonna be nameless. Don't matter, it's the same shit. You only got one life, one life, one life. You only got one life, one life.
I see the industry is fouling now, filled with the greed, controlling narratives, sending wrong thoughts to the seeds. Save our babies, there's nothing else to buy but the means. Guess who's deciding? The devil's in the back by the screens. Enough, sunk in the strength of the lust. You rather be against me than be with me with trust. I know what matters, you only stuck. It flatters the dumb motherfuckers around you with the sadness. So keep striving and think.
Who Wu-Tang fans? Anybody Wu-Tang fans out here?
Keep your thoughts rising. Open your eyes. Know the lies. Know that shit ain't real hip-hop. That's a disguise. Salute the pioneers of the past that paved the way, but now their legacy is fading and starting to decay. I see the culture being exploited for profit. It's shameful, can't even help it. This is black shit.
Hey, he got a solid project so far, man. I'm not mad at the chef, man. He talking some real talk, you know. We need that type of game. We need that type of, you know. Tap in, we break it down. The Emperor's New Clothes album by Reakwon.
You only got one life, one life, one life. You only got one life, one life, one life.
If you couldn't tell, that was One Life by Reakwon featuring Stacey Barth.
Stop moving your head, baby.
This is the Barbershop Bully skit.
Chill, man. These niggas, man. Get this nigga. Yo, son.
Got the Chef Reakwon. This song is called Open Doors. We on track number 8 now. Where we at? The album about 17 tracks long. A decent amount of songs, but we on number 8. It's called Open Doors. See what I'm talk about.
That shit right here, boy. It's for the niggas that be blowing their noses in the flies foreigns, yo. Cooled out, yeah, shit. You know what I'm saying, yo? Good shit on. I feel a great.
Hey, why he started off like that though? He said that shit right here, boy. Hey, all right, let me see what you talk about.
That shit right here, boy. It's for the niggas that be blowing their noses in the flies foreigns, yo. Cooled out.
He letting you know what the vibe is off rip. Like this what it is, young one.
Yeah, coming again, bro.
Yeah. All right, OG, let us know how it go there.
They call me Lewis Gas Pipe. I'm like the mafia's worst kid. Bentley bicycles, 10 pistols, a slick bit. Alley wearer with some H Winstons on Panamera. Black hood, white pipe, and leather in the mirror. Shattered dreams, lonely pharaohs who ride across the Verrazano narrows. Blunted up, guns and some camels. Sipping my shots, giving high fives to the dread. Lead jackets on, go now, don't get caught up in the red.
He just know how to flow, man. He know how to do it.
Niggas get smashed up, we some niggas, fuck the neighbors.
That's the OG.
The colors, gold rubbers, yo, we brothers. Protect us like SWAT and Iran and save our mothers. I own a piece in the Mideast, holding prayer for us. All of us bearded up with good furs, we gear lovers. Navy SEALs with baby steel. Laurel piano gooses, riding around in cullies with veneers.
Shout out to everybody jumping in the live, man. I rock with it. Some people going in and out. Salute everybody that's popping in, popping out.
More mansions and 5s for the niggas get high. All champions, 1 for the month, 2 for the scam.
I like this beat though. This ain't boom bap. I give him that. This ain't 100% boom bap.
The gold version of me chip letters, yo. Mention my name on parade of guns. Get shot up in the air for fellas. Puma jackets and tough jury. $1,000 footwear. All this Japan shit on me.
Hear me?
A certain walk with a special bop. I rhyme significant. A smooth temperament from the top. So
he talking though. I ain't gonna lie. He talking.
From a special camp. All fresh bread. No mold around it. Coops they glow around me. And troops they hold it down for me. In any section to the bad moves in Fulton County. I want it all. That's how I feel about me. I see they feeling out me. Don't bring the villain out me. Not cool. Yeah, let's just ride and elevate. We arrived and delegate and get high and celebrate.
Okay.
So big up kings and queens wearing their blings and wings. Stay on your dean and dreams. Let's sing. 1 for the months, 2 for the scammers. Threes for the hustlers, serving hole in the hammer. Fours for the flies for laws, more mansions. And fives for the niggas get high and all champions. Ones for the money, twos for the scammers. Threes for the hustlers, serving hole in the hammer. Fours for the flies for laws, more mansions. And fives for the niggas get high and all champions.
That was Open Doors by the Chef, of course, featuring Tommy Nova. Track number 8. I like that, man. That wasn't boom bap like normal.
Can he fight? Of course. But he would be no match
like
for the
typical
others.
East Coast. So this 600 School featuring Ghostface Killer and Method Man. So he brought some of his Wu brothers on to the not a gang jumping into the mix. You feel me? So this 600 School, we're gonna see what the gang talk about. Wu-Tang. I think Swiss Beats made this beat. I'm pretty sure. Swiss Beats production, Nas label. He coming correct, man. I gotta respect it, man. 2025, that's how you do it. OG.
Glass of gin for my jewelers. Too many Rugers, gems is 500 bands, spam I swam through Bermuda. Switches got muzzles. Soon as rebuttals happen, we guzzle, then everything gets twisted like a puzzle.
What up, what up?
Chucks fly at the Lux, no doubt. News camera sees the moment, that's alligator chucks. Uncomfortable, said it 2 more times, use your guts. Remove yourself quickly, might flip you in the clubs. 800 troopers, they all in Coopers. Doopy shotguns and gooses, ice rockin' boosters.
Shout out to everybody coming in and out of the live.
You're ruthless, wow, he got so handsome. His cutie know his future, that's future. Flexing in the spectrum with Medusa. Versace jean jacket. Serious blue cup, no hookah, only big bags eating grouper. Scavengers running, taking managers, the hookah. Bandanas, mad scanners, chain swinging, pulsating, plug clay. Niggas
Those days.
Plus, niggas got these semi-autos when we out in Yemen. Belly all over the desert, Betty Mac 11s, clack rappers, grab a big bag on a crack 7. Pass pressure, I'll be GO18 till I crash heaven. Monsters, bankrolls, medallions, and pesos. I'm sending a few of you back to the essence and have a great show. My wrist game, calling gold caviar. Shootouts on the burgundy swing with gold handlebars. Clark's on flying through the Autobahn. The old deuce flick been plastered inside the Audemars. Catch a photo from the side like Hitchcock. The cameras on the side of my neck. It's all big rock. With him holding nothing moving all gridlock. Your wake, I might show up for Dodo with a big lock.
I've been official. But y'all think it's beneficial because my bottom line don't benefit you. The mission was a missile and fitting to send you a missile. That's fitting to hit your fitted, that crowd ain't fitting to fit you. Tripping, I'm fitting to trip you. Short vacation, I trip you. It's simple and that go triple for anybody that's with you. If people know you ready, already know it's an issue. You found out it's official, them people blowing them whistles. A rep's not a reference when people going against you. Your press is not impressive when people pressing the bench you. Effort, I'm mental, this method is not medicinal. In fact, the earth, I'm water and air and fire, I'm elemental. That's right, I said it, now give me credit with my credentials. And instrumental with fear of God for my essentials. You get it? Plus a New York fitted to guard the temple. Them tracks you bumping, I come with something to pop your pimple. Guessing I'm proactive, too prolific for all you pro rappers who can find an angle of protractor. They not back.
What up, what up, what up? We giving the Reakwon album a review right now.
Peter pay up his vitals that Peter pay us in order to get my kick up and need a baker for rapture.
I ain't gonna lie, like
How will I fight?
I ain't gonna lie, like Method Man, he did a lot of like rhyme scheme and rhyme playing, but it just seemed like, now mind you, my pops was a Method Man fan, so I come from that school, but I just feel like his verse was like old man sounding, like he was fighting with the timing of the beat too much. Like Ray still sounds smooth like it's 1995, but Method Man's was kind of like, I don't know, he sounded like he was fighting the time and trying to catch up. So I ain't really feel his verse like that for real. But I do respect what he do though. I gotta respect Meth and what he done been in the Wu-Tang clique. I respect what he is. And y'all, a lot of people don't bring up him and Method Man and Redman work. That album, that Blackout album that they did back in the 2000s, a lot of people don't remember that, but that album was fire. And I'm probably going to have to do some type of segment on that or something. But that Blackout album in the 2000s by Redman and Method Man was fire. But it seemed like today he don't have that same, I don't know, spark in the booth like that. Maybe it's the movie money. I don't know. He done got a lot of movie money for sure. But he ain't hitting, Method Man not hitting the same, man. I don't know what to call it, man. I'm sorry, man. You know, Wu-Tang, I got respect for him, but Method Man, I don't know, man. We might need a full album from him or something. But that was 600 School featuring Ray, Ghostface, and Method Man. So this the next song, The Guy That Plans It. Let's see what he talk about. We reviewing the Reakwon album, man. The OG's dropping new fire, man.
My nigga, I'd rather be revered and feared. Surveillance tapes get shown. I shot up shells with under his bed. Beef is weird. Everybody standing right there. His Nana look lost her balance and yelled to the queer. All in 11 rounds got aired. Me and my nigga got pound happy. This is just a statement, so here. Prince under the tents laughing. He roamed. Home took his phone. Elmo took off right then it was on. Yeah, we ain't kid. Dragged him outside of the stairs. Took his cross, slapped out 3 his veneers. He had a watch on. That shit was Pierre's. He died in 89 from an overdose. He jumped off the tier. Maybe some Wendy's was there. Tears in his face. Why y'all doing, yo? You know that I know him, bro. You got the wrong nigga, be clear. Now it's gonna be a big war. Big broke his jaw right here. How much he had on him? 250 on him, blicky on him. Hell, some sticky on him. Some Bentley glasses on his ear. He should've ran. Front next to Blunt and Blanche. Stunting like he's something that he canceled.
Okay, so he told you a whole story, a whole robbery story back on this track. All right, I don't think we had too many songs that's just given to storytelling like that today from new artists. But I think that's the good thing about all artists making new music, because they get to bring them old elements back into the game, you know. So shout out to Ray for that. This one called The Heavies. Let's see what he's saying. The production not bad. It's not all boom bap, but this production decent.
Mikado cocktails, Bentleys and oxtails. Captain with a Grecian and Wales. A red bone rat was happening. I ratchet ways averages tame that. Took the most sane back, better all behind the jail. The luxury shit. Pakistan chefs and reps so they can coach brothers to read scriptures and play chess. With me the 14 ball, need no ice in it. All I need is a warm coat. Brand new Louis street dice and shit that breeze. Next lecture, handle these G's about fronting on the street level. God give them the means emphatically that unless I take my sanity back or either shopping in Short Hill, soup bought out the back. These little niggas with Jews on they get passes. I sat in the White House passing laws. These are Cubans off my masters. Drip to the final drop hours. Extraordinary big league of niggas they pay. Give them their lives. Feel good, compliments I'm yours truly. Feel good, compliments I'm yours truly.
Lex Diamond.
Feel good, don't you? Compliments I'm yours truly.
The Heavy. It's called The Heavy.
Lex Diamond.
Jumpsuits and ostrich, cartridges get released. All shoulder straps, but we're least. We live for the moment. Gloves on, flying with homies. The realest section of live die niggas is phony, yo. Swordsmen, silks imported. Y'all are filth, I caught it. We the real drip, don't get extorted, yo. I'm back at it, call up a clap at it. Willis and Black
Raekwon review, tap in.
The Wallace of the Palace. My charisma making hits is massive. I'm blasting up the chalice. All hail the real, just nail. None of the smoky scallops. Welcome in, let me show you my talent. Feel good, compliments I'm yours truly.
What up? We're reviewing the album. We halfway through.
Lex Diamond.
Feel good, don't you? Compliments I'm yours truly. Feel good, don't you? Compliments I'm yours truly.
Lex Diamond.
Yeah, I like that production right there. That's decent right there. It's like old school gangster East Coast. It's an Officer Full Beard skit right here. He got a couple skits on here, man. I'm not mad at it, man. I don't know if we still doing skits these days like that. So I'm not mad. I appreciate all the old school elements of rap, you know.
What's all the smoke here? you fucking.
Sarge, I'm gonna let you take it from here. I don't want to look with this. You're doing 100 and a 45.
I'm just something mean right now. Why y'all fucking with me?
You trying to get me?
What's up with your man open some full bed, man? Like why he on my back like that?
Hold on.
Is that right now?
I don't care who he is.
Yeah, you figured it out. You finally fucking figured it out, man. Just stop. Yo, give me a ticket or what the fuck is we doing?
Slow it down a little.
Stop that, man. Tell them niggas to buy you a new pair of boots in the law enforcement.
He talking crazy to the
That's
police.
You got two, brother.
This guy right here, man. This guy right here.
He talking crazy to the police. All right.
Hey, yo, call me your end.
So listen, this next song is called "Or Murder," featuring Nas. Now listen, this beat already is one of the hardest beats on here, off top. Then, man, let's just play it. It's called "Or Murder" featuring Nas. Let's see what they doing.
Hey yo, call me an inveterate gambler who run the Carolinas. The fans come, throw bags, it's slow on all the rap shit, just slow gas it. Bring water like the Johnny pumps that flow nasty. Hit sewers with shooters, the audacity. Fascinating, appealing, underworld, a wonder girl. Dope fiends love it, shooting they nuggets up. Extreme criminality, I'm like the raw.
This beat is so hard.
Oh
my God.
Yell to jail, silks, diamond spiders, we master writers, you dumb out, relentless on the come out. Nocturnal habits.
This made me want to put on Timberland boots.
This is just a crusade, nigga, we made it.
Go at some underground concert venue down in New York, somewhere dirty. That's what this sound like. It sound dirty. No cleanness right here.
The long knives focus, the gun toters, the boulders getting over. It's over now. Eating hummus and rovers, he tweaking, bumbling gophers, get rocking they locusts trying to stunt. Blunt front, knowing niggas and notice we jewel kings hate the bargain. You bargain, you don't even argue with it. Slide it off, make a move, you nodding off. Drinking makers, the paint brushes, we cake makers, Louis luggage, popping the Dewey brothers, we straight haters. Barragamos, glass shoe taste, what's this? Just a silk and a crunch wrist, your lunch niggas. Call the chef and his leftovers, they eat anything. Some niggas get caught in their best moments.
We the examples, we who we said we was, never faked it. Ones who were jury they couldn't play with, the ones who stayed rich. Details of my revolutionary ways probably get studied some CIA shit. Who has true power? The Torah of synagogue leaders. Quran readers or palm readers, witchcrafters or Christian pastors, rich rappers. Mark said, religion's the opiate of the masses. When Nas says, I got thoughts as if a therapist said, what time you want to learn what's in my head? While I'm reclining, I'm just stating facts as I respond, like when the army
What up?
rifles, the army bases far beyond New York, or foreign blocks like Hamas, guys in emergency triage, extended magazine like targets off. Heart beating, stops, car speeding, cops pull you over to check for warrants, so give your best performance. Nobody got time for petty in the city of bosses. Sirens is my psychiatry office. This morning I woke feeling great, so I went to an auction to get lost in a different scene. Spent the ticket on art, so
knowledge and skill.
Graffiti in Hudson Yard. Another painting was black natives before Central Park. You know the claims, this was all native terrain. And the year was like 16 something. So could this mean hustling began when the Indian finessed the Dutchman with opium on horseback? It's way before crack. We always been the mecca for supply and demand. In every era, legends in this land was going hand in hand. Damn, it's mind-boggling who we are, the modern kings. It's spooky in Harlem, Bronx, Brooklyn, and all of Queens. And Staten Island, real type shit. Dying species of real men. I feel that shit, yo.
Listen, man, Nas is a different individual. It's the reason why this man Nas is considered the legend that he is, bro. Nas come from, this is that era. That's why, again, this is why I like when rappers from old school eras make new music, because they get to preserve and bring back elements that have been lost. The new artist is too far from when it was happening to be able to be examples of it. So what I'm getting at is Nas and Ray, they both from that same time frame and era. Nas, well, that whole era was about being fly and being knowledgeable, being able to go deep in depth on whatever you know about and come Gucci'd up, Versace'd up, Rari'd up, Ice Chain, Rolex'd up. They did both. They did everything. So it's just crazy that like that's a lost art being fly. So now they think it's just you gotta be gangster and you gotta be fly. So it's true, but they forgetting about the knowledgeable part. So that's why they ain't putting none in their music. They ain't got none. They ain't been absorbing none from nobody. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. It's some real ones in here that know about what Nas done gave to the game. So it's like for Ray and Nas, both from that era, to go in one more time for the people in 2025, this song was way too hard. So I gotta get them the OGs they props, man. Oh Murder by Reakwon and Nas, man, I salute that. That's probably one of the best songs on the album. I ain't gonna lie. This next one is called Get Out of Here, feature Raekwon and Ghostface. One thing I noticed, bro, on here, because I ain't grew up on Wu-Tang, but he kept having Ghostface on here. So I'm like, that must be his main mans or something. I respect that. You feel me? I'm big on day one. So seeing that he got his day ones with him on damn near every song, I can salute that. That let me know y'all, that's really your team. That's really your peoples in them.
Frank G, yeah. Brolic shit, nigga.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Jesus love you too.
Hey yo, the ring is 9 carats up. I get struck with bucks. Success is hip hop, now who is up? Counting and creeping. Buried money, I smoke frequent. Pope of the dope, you know we're beating the kid. You play the S's and the S's. My shooter named Jerome with Louis on resting. Live successfully, flying and puffing. The steering wheel cushion comfy. My pullers up, niggas was slumpy still. We at the Mirage, 7 suitcases is nothing. My bitch and go ahead, she do the hunting, yo. Rob a few birds, escape with some ones we blunting. These little trick niggas watching you front with. Playing Sadies and the Sadies, gleaming with the navy blue strapless from Orchard to Black Macy's. Funds is monstrous, few grenades, we 40 drinkers, no chases up in sensation, on vacation and lamping. Shades down, peace to my niggas all caged down. The devilish men around, I'm sending sage out. Grass is greener, the glass is cleaner. Dirty fingernails with guns fresh out of Medina. Tams and gooses, the old school version of the cool kids who stay strapped and trapped with the tools live. Party with the Jews give me. Trunk loads of BCB. We sending this fucking message to DC. It's like I'm stuck in that bill. Confidential bodies in the projects over houses who got spilled. Gold tassels, so my shooters, the low rashes got spanky. Felt the stymie to clap.
Ghostface can rap though.
Couch, they get raised.
I give him that. I respect those guys.
Welcome to disco. Pinky ring popping like Crisco. Marketing cocaine cookies, call it Nabisco. Cigarette lighters and pool halls. A bad bitch, her own jukebox playing that Lou Ross. Mickey Bones don't get stretched out. Heroin addicts that own I'm still putting the rest out. Cotton Club money, Gators is gummy. Dustin North Donna Summer LP. Ali Fraser tickets and gold play.
It's how he lay on the beat.
The ocean cost 112 G's.
Yeah, it's how he lay on the beat. That lets you know he know what he's doing, man. He a legend. You gotta respect the legends when they come through, man. They know what they doing. That's how he laying on it. You feel me? Shout out Ghostface Killer, man. Shout out Reakwon, man. I respect that, man. That was called Get Out of Here. That beat was hard too. That wasn't no. Like I said, he do boom bap because he from that era, but it's not all boom bap. So I can respect that. Some evolution in his music. I can, you know what I'm saying? I salute him for that.
Delicious, man. For real, man.
This was confusing for me because he's talking about delicious. I don't know if he's talking to a dude or a girl. It's another skit. It's called the Sober Dose Gift skit. Okay, so we almost close to the end of the album pretty much. We only got 2 songs left pretty much. So it's 17 tracks, but the skits kind of like shrink it down. So I get it. I mean, it makes sense. We over here reviewing the Emperor's New Clothes album by Reakwon, just dropped this year. You know, we reviewed Tyler. Hey, man, the OGs keeping up with the young G's, man. I don't know, man. I never would have thought Reakwon put out something as decent as or at least on the same level or better than Tyler. You feel me? This next one called Deborah Night Wine. featuring Marsha Ambrosius. If y'all remember her, you know, she done been used as a classic voice for a lot of fire songs, a lot of hooks and stuff like that. But she come from the Floetry group out of Philadelphia. I don't know if y'all remember them. All you gotta do is say yes, right? So she always had a crazy, crazy voice. I think she actually ended up getting signed to Dr. Dre, actually. So I think that's where a lot of her career and work started to go towards, is whatever Aftermath had going on. And I think she just recently last year put out a project herself. What I'm getting at is we always only heard her as like a texture used on songs here and there. We never really got to get more of her career outside of the group Floetry once they split up for whatever reason. I don't even remember why they split up or nothing. It wasn't even public like that. But yeah, man. So this is Marsha Ambrosius, Deborah Knight Ryan off the Reakwon album, Emperor's New Clothes.
All I do is cry. I love you, but love so hard to do. When it's loving you, I can't make you feel what I feel for you. Boy, you know I ain't perfect, but I know that I'm worth this fairy tale ending sunset. Been waiting here real patiently. You came into my life, and boy, you blow my mind. Now my world without you, baby, it just don't feel right. I can't sleep at night. All I do is cry, thinking of you. Boy, I love you, but love so hard to do.
I like this production. I'm not mad at this. It has beats on here.
You feel what I feel for. Since the Kango era, the Bill Blast days flagged in Brooklyn. I'm downtown by Fulton and Macy's. Light skin, green eyes and thighs is amazing. Big beam of 318, she had it crazy. Used to have a crush when I was dusty. Stage 3, she hit me back fast. She dressed classy, page me. Lit the L, was like whatever, amazed me. Shaolin Brooklyn boy, my shorty just changed me. Voice like Patty, heart of a wolf. I'm out the inner city lifestyle. I gave her my book, call me a thief with a good heart. Who move with a fleet, who dig pockets, sell crack them back to them streets. Just used to get on us, y'all both meant to be, and I take the marriage route. Put them carrots on her now. 20 years later, we free with 3 babies. It's the key. Loyalty forever, keep the G1. I can't sleep at night. All I do is cry, thinking of you. Boy, I love you, but love so hard to do. When it's loving you, I can't make you feel what I feel for. Kept watching my arms, seeing rocks on it, 8 carats a time. Dental game.
He's good at storytelling. He's good at putting you in that mind state, you know.
Suede bucket like gray strap.
Whatever he's talking about.
Murder made me do it. The chick played me. I could have swore I would have seen it. At day 3, it was love from the jump. I would have pumped for it. I'm lost. I'm flipping at the Golden Gate Bridge, yelling jump from it. Snap back to real life. The road is fog. The windshield wipers broke. I'm in the lago and the tears and the beers. This is weird. The loose the only one who really cared about me when I wasn't there. One of the realest left, I could have lost it. Keep the trail all real. You cost me. Now I'm rich and live alone. Love don't live here no more. I just smoke way in the Congo. I can't sleep at night. All I do is cry, thinking of you. Boy, I love you, but love so hard to do.
We over here reviewing The Emperor's New Clothes by Reakwon. Dropped a couple weeks ago. That was Deborah Knight Wine. That was Deborah Knight Wine by Reakwon featuring Marsha Ambrosius. Yeah, off the Emperor's New Clothes album. It's a decent album, and man, the OGs is back dropping again, man. I salute it, man. You know, and they competing with the youngest. Now, this album nearly almost, I want to say, is better than Tyler album, which is crazy to say because I'm a huge Tyler fan. So to even be comparing these two is like, but hey, you know, and I'm seeing a lot of people on the internet say too, you know, if you 30 plus and you think about quit rapping, keep rapping because these young ones don't. So I'm seeing a lot of that starting to float around on the internet now. So now it's like, okay, all right, I see, you know. So it seemed like the people ready for more substance, more content, more knowledge and lessons in they, you know, in they raps and they music. So the OG's coming back out. So, you know, this was a decent project, man. I would have to say, even though I'm not huge on the East Coast boom bap, I don't feel like it was too I don't feel like it was too heavy boom bap for East Coast OG. So he was able to evolve and kind of make music with the times. I salute how he did that. This last track is called Mac and Lobster. It's actually one of my favorites off of here, honestly. I love the beat. I love it. Yeah, this is one of my ones off here. But Mac and Lobster, once again featuring Ghostface Killer. Like, that's what told me that was his man's for real. Because he on about 4-5 songs on here. Nobody else, just Ghostface. So it's like, okay, that's really your man's. But yeah, let's check it out.
Come on. Yeah, come on, sir. Come on. Mac with lot standing, blow some shots to get it. Host the hostility, post up in the roster city.
She said no cat in the hat rap at all.
Great unifying out of here. Low collar strictly, grab your wallet slickly. Flow breakers, yo, don't say it twice now. You get me. Lexi condo in the condo, 2 Hawaiian Whitneys, 2 spikers and a white horse, pound of piffy. Post with drama with me, see if the climate's slippery. One day you might fall, don't you ever try to trick me. The trigger moan and kick me. I'm home growing brick.
I like this song, I ain't gonna lie.
Homies home, Carlo hit me. With blow, don't try to trick me. I know I bought a Bentley. She brought me home, now lick me. Then tuck me in me quickly. I know her Uncle Ripley. Smacked her with the biscuit. Stealing out of Reef's barbershop. Kill that dick weed. Baby blue bow, so like I flow in it now. Gucci swimming trunks, Schwanders, I do it in style. Catch me lamping on sands out in the Hamptons. A full-time photo shoot when we walk out the mansion. Bustin' ace, thick Cuban chokers, we might suffocate. Mix a stick of margarine with money, we making butter cake. Me and Ray, 2 bags of cream, we on a double date. Don't quarterback a mission to me. First get your huddle straight. Catch it 2D spicy with red spices. Stay paid performer for life. It's fresh out of riot, sharper than sharp devices. Never decide to link up with niggas that was indecisive. A long dog with 2 gunshots, that's how I indecipher. Drilling your own blood, tuxedo killer with no gloves, mask on. Babyface Nelson with howls in the snow. Meet the apprentice, every line is a sentence. I slide like a lob tight body, y'all niggas is never mentioned. Automated money, double up, they coming from me. Big plans, dreaming, they don't want it with me. Split bands, screaming, go and count it with me. No imposters, they're the place.
Mac and Lobster.
Automated money, double up, they coming from me.
Yeah, man, we wrapping up the review of the Reakwon album, man. Emperor's New Clothes, man.
No imposters, they're the place. Mac and Lobster. Can't trick me now, I see it. I'm in the whole prestigious, looking terrific, exquisite lizard. My shoes.
Shout out to everybody that done popped in.
Effortlessly, I rap. La Cosa Nostra, I'm here to social what you expect. So join the club of men. Never losing, I win. Got a few models that love to swallow they guy in. Sleep with my pen and don't think I'm live, then come try me then. Doubles, I pull them in. Bags of that yellow bliss, keeping my Dutchess fill. Ashes is back with some catch a body, then start to squeal. Then they got me asking myself.
No, it ain't real. Squad ain't in here.
Get them up in the pen. Watch the bitch come out of them like they wearing the pants. Clear vision, don't blow my lens. I'm seeing so far beyond. I don't know where my sight begins to ends. I gotta get them. Foes don't party with them. Hoes don't cuddle with them. I fuck them and hit they friends. Automated money.
And Reakwon got flow, man. He always.
They don't want it with me.
Yeah, man. I salute it. Bro, talented for sure. Bro, definitely talented. He with this album, the OG definitely proved to me why he's respected the way that he is. Why Wu-Tang even was able to build a name for themselves the way that they did in the time that they was in. You know, and funny enough, he dropped his debut the year I was born. So you know I wasn't, you feel me? I wasn't even able to know about whatever he was on back then when he came out. So, you know, to see the OG still pushing and grinding, you feel me, it's good for the game, you know. So I hope we keep getting more. And shout out to Nas again for setting up a platform to push these people, to have these artists be able to come out and drop their music, you know, because if it wasn't for the Mass Appeal label, who knows? So salute. I think Nas they put out Slick Rick. They put out this Raekwon album. They about to put out Ghostface Killer too as well. So, I'm gonna be on the lookout as well, just to kind of help me get a better picture of what were these guys known for or prominent for in the rap game. And I just feel like the game already going through a shift, but it's gonna continue to go through a great, change and get more substance from the OGs and the young G's too. So but that was Emperor's New Clothes, man. I rock with it. I don't even think I'm gonna give no album a whatever out of 10 rating. I think I'm gonna just say if I rock with it or not. You know what I'm saying? So definitely rock with this one. OG did his thing. You feel me? Taught me about old school hip hop on the East Coast. You feel me? So yeah, man. We checked it out together, but y'all make sure y'all download that, salute that, man, and all that good stuff. I don't know which one I'm gonna do next, but yeah, we might pop back in with the clips or something. I don't know. We'll see. But till next time, y'all, holla.